speaking for ECHO, the Environmental Children's Organization. I'm only a child, yet I know we are all in this together and should act as one single world towards one single goal. In my anger, I am not blind, and in my fear, I am not afraid of telling the world how I feel.
Conspiracy theories don't really exist, dude. All we have is ideas that we can or can't prove.
Even when we have more than enough, we are afraid to share.
Conspiracy theories don't really exist, dude. All we have is ideas that we can or can't prove.
I am here to speak for all generations to come.
Conspiracy theories don't really exist, dude. All we have is ideas that we can or can't prove. And stepping away from that, there's plenty under full glare. If you choose to fight for what's right, the rest of us should care.
I wish I was rich.
The rest of us should care.
If I were, I would give all the street children food, clothes, medicines, shelter, and love and affection.
I am so fucking tired of bringing up the point, argue in my corner just to put my chin in joint. Like I open my mouth to get some sexy attention. I love when people look at me, your eyes are my ascension. Jog on, get a lob on, figure out your walk. Only when you disarm will we ever truly talk.
It makes a tremendous difference where you are born. In my life,
so throw down your weapons and your comfort blanket. Take your hand and break that shit around your head, you might not thank it.
Rainforests, full of birds and butterflies. But now I wonder,
throw down your weapons and your comfort blanket. Take your hand and break that shit around your head, you might not thank it.
I'm only a child, yet I know if all the money spent on war was spent on finding environmental answers, ending poverty, and finding treaties, what a wonderful place this earth would be.
Tit for tat with all these attacks, better watch your back. The horizon's black, looks pretty crap from where I'm sat. Not at the bottom, still not even halfway up at that. Remaining halfway to the side and able to hide for missing facts.
You teach us to respect others, to clean up our mess, not to hurt other creatures, to share, not be greedy.
Hatred in every form, small-minded pricks scheming in their college dorm. People like me dreaming of a break from the norm. But these people won't stop while their souls are lukewarm. Are they wrong? The fuck gets solved in a song? That's really not for me to say. I only hope sense penetrates and love wins the day.
Your mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, aunts and uncles.
Conspiracy theories don't really exist,
for someone's child.
Conspiracy theories don't really exist.
I know we are all part of a family.
Conspiracy theories don't really.
In fact, 30 million species strong.
All we have is ideas.
And governments will never change that. You grown-ups say you love us, but I challenge you, please, make your actions reflect your words. Thank you.
So, if I may start by insulting your intelligence with what is called the most elementary lesson, the thing that we should have learned before we learned 1, 2, 3 and ABC, that somehow was overlooked. Now, this lesson is quite simply this, that any experience that we have through our senses, whether of sound, or of light, or of touch, is a vibration. Vibration seems to be propagated in waves, and every wave system has crests and it has troughs. And so life is a system of now you see it, now you don't.
Nobody is perfect, least of all yourself. But if I was given a chance, I'd take wisdom over wealth. It's taken me years to see, naturally we're self-absorbed, but truly we can all change from the sick they cut the cord. If you feel poor, just think of ways to improve the person you are, and if the hurt you feel is true, cause guaranteed to be 1,000 others feeling pain deeper, all trapped in a web where each cell is a sleeper. We come too far to really alter what's past, let alone if the choice was there, we'd be the last to benefit from that. The world could fall and still the stack would end up with those we despise leading the pack. I can bring it back, so think why not just scrap? Would the world be blacker than it was if it collapsed? So please help me make it brighter every day. If we all came together, each role could be played.
And these two aspects always go together. For example, sound is not pure sound. It is a rapid alternation of sound and silence. And although the heads and the tails, the fronts and backs, positive and negative are different, they're at the same time one. And one has to get used fundamentally to the notion that different things can be inseparable.
Nowadays I see the same old thing. Everybody's eyes are open but they're not listening. We're stuck in a mix that needs a good egg to bind it. I want to let the love spread but first I got to find it. We're still so far away, I watch the news and I'm reminded. But stone circle programs are the brothers I recline with. I know we're passed by so many in my daily life, but I see what's possible there and know someday we might reignite the spark of light that shone deep in our eyes. And though I know we're strong, I think it's wrong that I'm surprised when I've seen that displayed in days gone by. But some invade and hold us back when only they know why. And in fact it's that I think that has the most effect. So just be your own person through the values you protect and the way you treat anyone you come across. Silly school who thought the scaremongers now was at a loss. Society has changed, the old ways will never fix shit, and that was all about control. And unless I'm twisted,
inseparable.
That I could say I'm qualified to chat this shit. Really I'm just another prick that's horrified by facts that sit heavy on the heart. I need some way to come to terms with the trajectory that we repeat, don't even seem to learn. Seems that greater minds than me have been defeated in their turn. But I believe in our capacity to discern the true threats when we discover info we can trust. And it's left to all of us to work out who is worth the fuss. These are the things we should discuss instead of allowing ourselves to rise to the public baiting ratings led joke that we're supplied. I don't presume to think that I'm the one to bring the key, but I know there's a million and one others out there that think just like me. Got spirit but not the knowledge to advise. Bring an external view to help us see the ties. No, not everyone can be involved in what's devised. If we fucked it up tomorrow, hardly be surprised. We need to open eyes to how our species really works. So we better tapping keys now than scratching in the dirt. Just by stepping into the future doesn't mean that we've advanced. We're still surviving life by the skinage of our pants. What is this shit? We make clones with clothes alone. We live in a world that we created solely in our dome. It's like we made every decision by just tossing up a stone. Struck the whole time as if this globe is ours to own. By the skinage, 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 by the skinage of our planet, of our skinage, by the 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 skinage of our planet, by the skinage, 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 by the skinage of our planet, by the skinage, by the skinage, by the skinage, by the skinage, by the skinage of our planet. We walk through life and never want to be constrained, but the truth of this existence is far from preordained. We always have to change for the world we see around us. Some will hound us, I found some wanna see us drown, so that they can wear a crown that burns their scalp unto the end. And though in gen I am flabbergasted, I pretend to walk among them like another lost soul. I stagger along, slightly slipping out gems as I patrol like Who the fuck never did wrong? Make this the poll. If the turning point's gone south, what could make us whole? I could take a stroll on the streets like rock and roll. Videos trying to show how I'm down for you and those. And now I suppose could be convinced we're all the same. But if I find myself in, my whole perspective's rearranged. Suddenly in the frame, acrylic spill from a paintbrush. So quick to rush and say, this world, it ain't us. And exactly that, it fucking taints us. But everyone you met along your way becomes your brain trust. I see a couple having a row outside, screaming away like they can make moons collide. I can't say that what they hold inside is all love. I shout a little word, it's not like I've been warned, bruv. How can I form a thought above the filtered nature of my mind? Biased to the end with privilege, I hate to find. To what extent do we allow ourselves to connect? Can we correct the mistakes of the past? Now I elect to stand for something more than what my ego may dictate. To have a truly open mind, it must maintain a liquid state. If you think that you're cool, then you're not. If you think you've arrived, I have to tell you that you forgot. There's always another spot, another place for us to learn. But I'm not gonna be that twat whose respect you have to earn. It's something we all deserve, no matter what we started from. We're all together in this place, and just to live is martyrdom. And our heart is on the run, I'm trying to get some kind of traction from what we've become, and I've begun to choose a faction. I'm amongst the crowd that choose to make the most of it. I could consider that every breath you take's a gift that keeps on giving. Never value my freedom more than after I spent a night in a cell. It's another lesson I could share, but I do not bruise and tell. But all is well is ending well, and day by day we grow. And far from fade away, we may just pave our way to blow. If the day comes when you know how you could drag us from the muck, you see your own strength prevents your critical mind from getting stuck. By the skinage up, 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 by the skinage up. No man's an island, nothing's quite what you may think of it. And in this global age, the fates of all our countries link, and it's all cause and effect, what you could call the Lord's work. The west mines the east, whoever's left will feast on dirt. But looking out within this insulated block of flats, it's too easy to dismiss the dots below as fucking rats, looking to undermine your foundation set in stone. Though perhaps you realise it's built on blood-soaked ash alone. We should educate ourselves on who was paid the price for any luxury. We feel the game of life has played them twice, and you gave them advice on how to change this situation. Ignorant of any privilege that you enjoy, you take them on a journey of a fantasy that's real for some. That this utopia is found down the barrel of a gun. All that we become is a reflection of our past. But why should we accept social infections built to last? For years we have died in the name of stupidity, and it seems to me we could take the blame and divide it evenly. Erase the kids that never learn from their mistakes, subject their home to 1,000 violent rapes, all in the name of progress for too few. Without that breath of fresh air, our shared heart has turned blue. How long before we see we'll all be doomed before we're free? And if we perpetuate this state of unrest, it cannot be. Essentially, my world is made up of a lump of tissue. The face you love or hate is only what will front the issue that we can debate if you're not dismissing it too. Consider all my points of view, but maybe then you wish you never entered into this. I'm often full on when I chat, blinded by a media halo and there's no turning back. So we can only scratch a little more to understand, appreciate the life I've got. But our species needs a plan, needs a helping hand too. Now our future's looking bleak, and most of us are scared to face the facts, let alone find time to speak. Modern life is really hit or miss, and when you go all you're guaranteed to leave is shit and piss. But just a glint of happiness in as many eyes as I can see, and a path towards the light, and it'll be dying with a smile for me. I wanted to find a star to free all of these notions packed within, and then to pass from me to you. But self-promotion lacks with him, yet to in fact begin disseminating as desired. We need to look at all of us and how our brains were wired when events conspired to fire us to the top. Cause what makes us exactly who we are is how we could be stopped. Some may disagree, but I think we're heading into the abyss, and it never occurs to Tom or Dick that Harry's point could have been missed. Fist to the face is all that some may understand, and through one way or another it will come from human hands. Can't find my way below this setting sun. The path beyond will show me where I'm from. Cover my eyes and tell me we're not done. If the wave is broken, how can we go on? Till I find my way back home. Tide is turning while I'm still floating along. Keep running till I find my way. Tell me, tide is turning while I'm still I pour the glass of whiskey quick like it's about to miss me, as if my life is risky and my time is falling short. I'm standing on the jetty casting off while holding court, and I feel the feelings that we feel could bring me back to port. It's just not cricket, but this life is always sport. It's natural to play the field, can only play the game we're taught. Unless we stand up and put our boots on, why budge if we're not wrong? Whoever knew we were this strong? We got our heads stuck in the mud where we belong. Now is that how we dreamed of your legacy to carry on? We make one difference in this fickle life and die for something right. I call the Travis Bickle fight. You could die tonight, your energy cast to the earth. The universe could build a mountain from potential worth. I wanna be a husk when I kick the squid and feel like everything I wanted to live, I fucking did. were killed for that. Can only take so much pressure on your will before you snap. The expression of a soul is never right or wrong. You're only lost when you run away from where you belong. But knowing where that might be is the true test, and only those that run the gauntlet hold that struggle in their chest. 1 turns to 3 pretty fucking easily. Can let that shit play out after that, not too hard to see. Moving up the ladder, missing rungs you should have used. Now you're screwed to jump across it and your ego's lying bruised. I'm hungry to lose, I don't exist so I can cruise. Now the things that you avoid are the ones that I abuse, and I don't have to prove anything to all of yous. We can track our past without our eyes glued to the news. It's a change that you can choose, and maybe then you'll see the clues as to how the real agenda should be something you refuse. Once it's been sprung, the filter won't fit in the tube, and what's the point in it being out if that filter won't be used? The next time I sing this song, I hope my love won't be refused.
I'm Severin Suzuki, speaking for ECHO, the Environmental Children's Organization. I'm only a child, yet I know we are all in this together, and should act as one single world, towards one single goal. In my anger, I am not blind, and in my fear, I am not afraid of telling the world how I feel. The year 2078, I will celebrate my 75th birthday. Even when we have more than enough, we are afraid to share. If I have children, maybe they will spend that day with me. Maybe they will ask me about you. I am here to speak for all generations to come. Maybe they will ask why you didn't do anything, while there still was time to act.
Supposed to be what you expect to see. I'll even cut my hair and clean my ears so you can lecture me. But at least half the world's chatting wouldn't affect the way I think, and half I'm forced to hear's enough to turn me on to drink. So while you stand, I feel I'm sinking at the bar. I can't wait for people to truly open their eyes and minds. This rhyme of mine could help us all relate. No war in states. With galore, I'd spit it and form no dates. Only wanna be here to paint some shit for you, but switch and put me in a fight, surprising what I might do. I can see that most people around don't have a clue, including me. You fuck everything you knew. Everything is true if seen in the right light, and too many are the right type to go along. And so I sing this song again today. We could be sculpted from the rock, but our brain is made of clay.
Teach us to respect others, to clean up our mess, not to hurt other creatures, to share, not to bleed. We have not come here to beg world leaders to care. You have ignored us in the past, and you will ignore us again. We have run out of excuses, and we are running out of time. We have come here to let you know that change is coming, whether you like it or not. Your mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, real power belongs to the people.
You could be the one that tears us all apart, or brings us all together. Was it like that at the start? Or just play your part? You do that quite well, I think you're following your true purpose, but how to tell? But I guess your heart knows, or that part of your brain feeling shoot like darts that you're too effective the next change, but every sign now points to a place I won't go. We're too divided by agreed to see that something has to blow. That said, it's been shown necessity is often it. People still will have to live, and mostly their conditions shit. We need money now if we want to stay alive, but a human is not something I would say I am with pride. To this in you I confide, but I still survive, cause I fucked this world up too, if not more than you. So I'm warning you, but please don't worry. Take the day as it comes, try to remain calm in the flurry. Please don't bury your head in the sand. Stick up your hand, help us form a grand plan. Go form a grand plan. Let's come together, if you're down, stick up your hand.
Stick up your fucking hand. If you're down, stick up your fucking hand. It can be for whatever.
You grown up say you love us.
It's just for the talk.
But I challenge you, please, make your actions reflect your words.
See where it takes us.
I wish I was rich. And if I were, I would give all the street children food, clothes, medicines, shelter, and love and affection.
Dear Mama Africa, why all the massacre? Why not provide for the lives of the future? Bringing up kids growing up just to shoot you. Ain't no winners in war, it only brings losers. Problem is too many say it's not enough doers. Balaclava, AK, send you to an early grave. Mother Earth gave birth not to take away life, only to enslave by ways we're made to behave. To which God do we pray for us to see a brighter day? Instead of playing video games, play with grenades. With life before they ripe fell, withered away. And all for the sake of being out to make himself a name. Young one, remain positive, everybody's got a gift. Anyone who tells you otherwise, here's a cock to kiss. They known as haters, nothing greater than that. They try and bring you down to their ground and then they attack. Never react, keep looking forward and you never look back. They'll always be behind, don't give them time, just keep yourself on track.
I know we are all part of a family, 5 billion strong. In fact, 30 million species strong. And borders and governments will never change that.
Let's fucking go, mate. Let's ride this fucking in the sand.
What we are doing now can soon no longer be undone. I speak on behalf of climate justice now. We have come here to let you know that change is coming, whether you like it or not. The real power belongs to the people.
marching on. Marching on. Don't plan shit if you're not gonna see it through. Don't try and be shit if it means no longer being you. Live within your means. Don't let strangers sell you their dreams. Don't be just another penfold. Learn to do, not to take, not to hate, not just spaff in someone's face. You'll never really arrive. So be open to your flaws. It's easy to see them in others. Best believe they see yours. And when all is said and done, you'll know none of it mattered anyway, except to you and the lives that you touched.
Let's see who will be. Because you are too scared of being unpopular. You only talk about moving forward. The same bad ideas that got us into this mess. Even when the only sensible thing to do is pull the emergency brake.
Chance to do this again. Whatever road you've driven makes no difference to those truly a friend. Yeah, we know, we won't make no sense to you. And what we know, we don't have nothing. Don't have nothing to lose. You may win, you may fall, you may rise, but your time is not waiting for. You may win, you may fall, you may rise, but your time is not waiting for. Just wanted to know. Wind your neck in, but don't beat yourself up. We all fuck up. All our feelings can be stuck shut. Do any of us know what it means to inhabit an animal like this? Well, we best learn soon. But something always has to happen for the lesson to stick. So we just take the piss, searching for an answer.